Welcome back to another episode here on the IgnitorSMP server. This is episode 2. If you're just joining us for season 3, make sure to head on and check out episode 1 before you watch this one. But anyway, if you watched the last one, you'll notice there has been a bit happen, and this is been pretty quick. I still haven't even got a start to my base. I currently have cows. That's the only thing I've done in between episodes, because I finished the last one yesterday. I've just bred my cows up because I need a bunch of bookshelves and stuff like that for my base, and I've got a lot of the materials collected up. Not quite all of them, but I am getting there. But a bit has happened. We can see Fedora Master has a very nice wagon sort of cart thing, and oh no. I have a tree farm down there for a reason. Anyway, yeah, got a nice little wagon. This thing looks so cool. I absolutely love it. And then Star has built his base, and I actually really like this too. It's very unique, and that is honestly what I love about it. And obviously we saw IgnitorSMP, he built his in the last episode, but today I need to build my base. I'm feeling a little bit left out. So I need to finish collecting the materials. Oh yeah, and another thing, we come down here, we've got some villagers. We have some good librarians so far, like we have Unbreaking 3, we've got Efficiency 5, we have Mending, and we have a Fortune guy. We have Feather Falling, and also a Fortune guy, which is right there. I want to continue gathering materials because I want to build my base very shortly, so I need to kill these cows. That is all the cows gone, and we got a decent amount of leather and also a bunch of steak. So I'm hoping that's enough leather for what I need. So now I can take this fence down, which it needs to go because my house needs to go here. Okay, before we continue gathering more base resources, I want to build a little cart, probably about here, because I need to get into the market. I need to start making some diamonds. As you can see, we're selling villager trades, but that will be divided up between the 4 people that live here. We're also selling these. Obviously, we're going to get people have to duplicate it. Star, this is obviously all profits for him. But I want to set up a little cart and sell some products that I already have. So I have a bunch of calcite. I'm going to sell that because I know people will want it, and there are people already asked me to mine calcite for them. So I'm going to set up a little cart, and then we can start selling some products. So at my carts, I have quartz, calcite, I have spruce logs, coal, and some steak. But they're already going to have to move because I've gathered all the materials for my base, and I'm actually really wanting to build it now. I wasn't going to build it the day in real life I am right now. Definitely this episode. But I've decided I want to do it now. Yep, I changed my mind, and I feel like doing it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear down the carts. They were cool for a day, and I'm just going to put like a strip of chests with the products I am selling, and hopefully people come and buy them. So with that said, let's jump into a time lapse and build ourselves a starter base. There we have it. We now have our starter base, and how cool does this thing look? I just absolutely love this build, and if we take a look at it from a distance, it's sort of hard to see from down here, but there is the beautiful mountain behind it, and that looks so cool. But you can see my armor. It is not doing so well. But also, before we get to that, upstairs is my storage. And I've already sorted it all, and also upstairs, yes, it's kind of messy, but it's organized. But yeah, this up here, this is my bedroom. I have my little bed with a blanket, some more storage if I need it. I have a bit of a kitchen area with some furnaces, smokers, and all that good stuff. There's a bit of an area here upstairs there with nothing actually up there. Close that. And I have an enchanting area. Now, I spent the last couple of hours getting some better armor and enchanting it all, getting books, which I got from some of the villages we have in the hole, plus I had to get a couple more. So let's take a look at that armor. Don't question it. Don't ask questions. We now have a good set. I said don't ask questions. Okay, so we, if you didn't know, have had 2 weeks to play on the server, record or whatever before we upload our first episode. And because of that, lots of progress is being made. This is still nearly a week before the release of the first episode, which obviously you've already watched. We're on episode 2, but I've done a lot of off-camera progress, and that is simply just because I've had too much time to do stuff and not have more videos. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I've made a little basement. So if we come down here, that leads to the little spot on the stars base. We have some extra bulk storage. And if we come down here, I built a brand new design that I found of a cobblestone generator. It works really well. And I've AFK'd it for quite a while, and there is about 120,000 cobblestone. So that's going to last quite a while. And quick disclaimer, I did go get a beacon. I didn't record it. I just didn't feel like it. And I dug out this. Oh! Yeah, that was meant to happen. And what this here is a automatic tree farm, which is actually really good. It was really easy to make, and so much better than the old one I used to do. And then I have 4 moss farms that produce a lot of bone meal. And now this is why I'm showing you, because I have lots of bone blocks, and I'm thinking I'm going to sell bone blocks. Now, because I can get them really easily, I'm going to sell them pretty cheap, because, you know, now that they're very accessible, people may or may not want to build out of them. So what I thought of is if I build a custom fossil, then that way I can sell the bone blocks from there. There is a nice little area just over here. I think I'm going to build it here as if it is poking out of the side of the mountain here. I think I want to terraform it a little bit, so I'll need to grab some stones and stuff and make it look like it is sticking out of the side of this. So here is the shop itself. I think this thing looks so cool, and I love how it turned out. I decided to go with the stone sort of all the way around it to make it look like it has been fully dug out. And to complete that look, I need to grab myself a couple of these, and I can place, say, one here, and chuck a stone cutter maybe to the side here. Plonk a pickaxe in there, have it rotated. Let's go like that, and if we do this, it'll get rid of the item frame, and we can do that again, and there we go. We have a couple of pickaxes lying on the ground that have been used to dig out this fossil, and we have 2 barrels full, selling it at 1 diamond for 2 stacks of bone blocks, and I think that is a very, very good price, and hopefully people buy plenty of the blocks. But anyway, that is where I am ending episode 2. So much has happened here on the server in just over a week. And I have a beautiful house, which, as you can see, there are a couple little additions that I actually didn't show you. There's an overhang, a balcony, and there's another overhang around the back. I'll just quickly show you. Just out here, and also some rocks and lots of grass to make this thing look really, really cool. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. Also, do consider subscribing. It's free. You can always change your mind. But we are making good progress here and improving every single day. But with that said, my name is Onyx, and I will see you next time.